Hello viewers, welcome to my channel How To, and in this video I am going to discuss about the traceroute command for Windows. So basically for the Windows it is trace RT, and in case of Linux we use as traceroute command. So as for all commands we have to go to the command prompt. So start by CMD and then command itself trace RT. So we can apply this traceroute command to a particular IP address or a host name. So first of all, we'll go to a IP address. So here it is. So this was my router's IP address, and here is the result. And what this command basically does, suppose you are going to reach a particular device in your network. So whatever the number of hops will be in between, it will just reach out to every device towards your destination, and whatever device is in between, it will just get the ICMP reply from that device and pass on to the next hop. So this will be clearly visible when we'll just do the next example. Now here I'm going to trace route to the google.com. Now you'll get to know how this actually works. So here this was my router. The next is my ISP router, and so on. This will move towards a series of devices, basically router or some switches. And yeah, one more interesting thing you will see in between the replies is this asterisk. This basically means that there is no sort of ICMP reply from the device, or uh, it may be because of some security reason the ICMP is disabled on the device, because still ICMP is useful, but still it is considered as a security threat. So this is the reason here on the number 5 we can see that 3 asterisks, but it will pass on the information to the next hop. This will reach to the destination. And here you can see that the trace is complete, and the command started looking for this IP address or the target, and here the target is reached and the command completed. So this name you are seeing over here is the host name for this particular IP address. So there is a switch to this command. Traceroute command is just to disable this host name resolution for the traceRT command so that it can work more faster. So let's discuss that switch. So we'll just type in traceRT space minus D is the switch to disable the host name resolution. So now you'll see the difference. between the two. Now see the difference. At the last row, number 16, here you can see the host name along with the IP address. But once we use the switch D, now we'll see only the IP address. It will not resolve the IP address to the host name. So this was the use of D switch. Now we'll discuss the switch H. The basically H switch defines the number of hops we want to be in the trace route. So trace RT space minus H and space number of hops we want to just to be trace routed. So let's say for the above example I am specifying the number 10 and google.com. Some glitch I think is trace RT. Yeah, now I can see that trace route is running up to the maximum of 10 hops. Earlier by default it was just going to the maximum of 30 hops. Here you can see that maximum of 30 hops. And now this will go up to the 10 hops and see the result. To see the IP address of the hop number 10, it is 172.3.110.100. So this must display this IP address up to this IP address. The results up to this IP address. It's taking a while. I think there is some issue with my internet connection. So guys, you can see that the number 10 reply is same IP address we are talking about. So this was it about the traceroute command. pardon me for saying traceroute again, because Linux is used in the literal sense. Traceroute is used in the Linux, but here we call this traceRT. So, and basically what uh, is the use of traceroute in the troubleshooting of any network is, provided all the devices on your network have ICMP enabled. So suppose you want to just reach out to a switch or a router, and in between you have the 10 devices. So you are starting from your PC and just wanted to reach out that where does the network break. So suppose your third number switch is causing some problem, so the ping will stop, or traceroute will stop there and will not proceed further, because if the device is not working, it will not pass on the traceroute to the next hop. So this is the use of traceroute in troubleshooting. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.